Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Climax, where we've got girls high school basketball tonight as the Climax-Fisher Knights host the Winnie-Mac Patriots. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Both teams struggling on paper. If you look at the one-loss records, Climax-Fisher is 3-12 on the year. Winnie-Mac is 2-14. Both squads a little down as far as numbers go. Winnie-Mac with only 9 players on the varsity roster. Climax-Fisher has had injury problems all season long. Peyton Hoffman has been out the entire season. The freshman who was on the all-conference list the last 2 years as a 7th grader and an 8th grader. Tegan Johnson is out for the season with an injury. Kaya Parkin, who had been out for the last couple of games, is back in uniform. You can see her at the top of the key with the tights over the left leg, or would that be just a tight? I'm not sure how you call that. And Peyton Larson also out for the season. So the Knights have had to deal with some injuries. The Knights coming off a loss in New Fulton last night to the Northern Freeze, 54-44. Winnie-Mac has been off since last Thursday when they lost at home to Bagley, 65-49. We'll check in with both the coaches in tonight's game, Paul Cancer from Winnie-Mac and Guy Finstrom of Climax-Fisher, when we return after these words on yourliveevent.com.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
This is Chris.
Welcome back to Climax. Time for our pregame coaches interviews brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance. Visit with Emily and Lori and their team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Let them coach you on what's best for you and your family for insurance protection. Home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health, and business insurance. Call 218-456-2172. Guy Finstrom is the coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights girls basketball team. Last night you had a trip to New Fulton to take on the Northern Freeze. How did that go?
Well, we started out okay, and then we went on a scoring slump there for a while, and they got about 10 on us. I think halftime was 8, and we just couldn't crack it. We got it down to 6, and we fought hard, and sometimes the ball doesn't go in the hole, and our turnovers have been going down every game we play, and I think we had 14 against Boston, but we had 18 against New Fulton. So I want to get to 10, but we're getting better at it, handling the ball and everything. But sometimes the other team beats you that night.
There have been a lot of people sidelined because of injuries. Any improvements on that score?
Well, Brooklyn played a little bit last night, Brooklyn Hoffman, and that was nice to see. She was tender on it, so we didn't play her an awful lot. So tonight she'll be playing a little bit too. So we're healing up as much as we can right now. But their girls are playing hard. I can't complain one bit.
Now you take on a Winnie Mac team that is kind of low on actual numbers of people the way your squad is now because of injuries and so on. What do you know about them?
Well, we played them last year, and they've had some, hard luck like we have too. They played fast and tough. They played some teams very well, and so any given night somebody can beat you. And if they get hot shooting threes and stuff like that, and we throw the ball over, we just got to take care of the ball. Play good defense. We got to out-rebound them, and not give them second shots, and we'll be okay.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And that's Guy Finstrom, coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance and Halstead. Call 218-456-2172. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
We return to Climax for our pregame coaches' comments as Climax-Fisher getting ready to host Winnie Mac in girls basketball. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance and Halstead, the place for home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health, and business insurance. Call 218-456-2172. Paul Castor is the coach of the Winnie Mac Patriots girls. Talk about how your season has gone.
Our season's going, it's up and down. We're a younger team this year. We graduated heavily last year, and a younger team that we're still kind of trying to, stretch our wings and find out who we are. Try to get on a more consistent basis from night to night. We have our nights where we can look pretty good, and we can follow that up the next night and being a little bit rough on that. So that's what we're kind of looking for, is consistency and letting players find their role.
Has it been tough going with just 9 players on the varsity roster?
It hasn't been too bad so far. We haven't really faced too many like foul issues or anything like that, any injuries like that. So it could really come into play if we see that. But so far it hasn't been too bad.
Or even the cold and flu thing that often happens this time of year.
Yeah, we're seeing that too. Luckily, we've kind of been, we haven't had anybody get hit really hard with it. We've had the minor stuff, so knock on wood, and hopefully we can stay free of that too.
What do you say is the strong points of the Patriots?
Strong points, we're looking for those where I could say, a strong point, a consistent strong point from a night to night. We are this year. I think we're looking at a little bit better balanced scoring than we have in the past. We can, I think we've had for our 4 starters, of our 5 starters, 4 of them have been a high scorer on one night or another. So we're getting a little more balanced scoring out of that. The thing that we really need to focus on is playing a little bit better defense and keeping the opponents off the boards. So where we're finding in the past we struggled a little bit finding it in the bottom of the basket. I think we've improved on that a little bit. Now we've got to improve on the other aspects of the game.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And that's Paul Castor, the coach of the Winnie Mac Patriot girls. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. Visit with Emily and Lori and their team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Hallstead. Let them coach you on what's best for you and your family for insurance protection. Home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health, and business insurance. Call 218-456-2172. We'll come back with the starting lineups as the Climax-Fisher girls get ready to take on Winnie Mac after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax-Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back in Climax, Joe Lancello with you as we have the starting lineups now for tonight's girls basketball game between the Winnie Mac Patriots and the Climax-Fisher Knights. First of all, for Winnie Mac, number 0, Paige Breitbach, is a 5'3 junior. Number 1, Clara Colden, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 4 is Lavea Kicker, a 5'4" senior. Yes, she is the senior. Number 5 is Lauren Kopang, a 5'9" junior. And 14 is Ensley Haskett, a 5'9" freshman. Paul Castor, the coach of Winnie-Mac, the Patriots 2-14 on the season. For Climax-Fisher, they will start with number 2, Kinley Corinna, a 5'9" freshman. Number 10 is Lucy Paulsrud, a 5'7" sophomore. 20 is Cadence Corinna, a 5'4" junior. 23, Peyton Schroeder, a 5'8" sophomore. And number 30, Courtney Brault, a 5'1" sophomore. As Coach Guy Finstrom mentioned in our pregame comments, Brooklyn Hoffman, who you just saw shoot the ball in the foreground there, number 42, she is available after having missed the last couple of games with an injury. You can see her left knee is wrapped up. And also for the Knights, Kaya Parkin, number 5, is available as well. She has missed a couple of games because of a foot problem. Guy Finstrom, the coach of Climax-Fisher, the Knights 3-12 on the year. In the JV game earlier tonight, it was Winnie-Mac over Climax-Fisher 22-14. That game was just one half because the Climax-Fisher girls have reduced numbers, so their JV games are just one half for the rest of the season. We'll come back to Climax for the opening tap of tonight's game between Climax-Fisher and Winnie-Mac after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winnie-Mac Patriots being introduced here in Climax. The Patriots in the traveling white uniforms with red numbers and letters, red and blue trim. Climax-Fisher is the home team in basic black with silver numbers and letters. This, the first of two meetings between the teams this season. There will be a rematch on February the 11th in Winnie-Mac. And a reminder, our scoreboard is brought to you tonight by Lakes Community Co-op. They have energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. Lauren Koping will jump center for the Patriots against Lucy Paulsrud of the Knights, and the tap controlled by Winnie-Mac. They'll go from left to right in the opening half. Kicker is number 4. Pass into the block for Colden, who overshot the basket, and the Knights get the rebound. Kinley Corinna across midcourt. Cadence Corinna. Now Brault top of the key. Paulsrud in the lane. 3 on the way from Cadence. Doesn't go, an offensive rebound from Brault. That's swatted away. Kopang with the block, and here come the Patriots across midcourt. Kicker looking for a cutter. Entry pass taken away. First turnover of the game. Brault outside the arc on the right. Entry pass for Paulsrud. Turnaround, yes. Lucy Paulsrud puts Climax-Fisher in the lead. And Winnie-Mac wanting a short timeout. Just a minute 9 into the ball game. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and a great deal more at LakesCommunityCoop.com. Other games tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. There is a doubleheader between Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdal and Ada Borup West. Boys basketball, Oak Grove at Lisbon. Girls basketball, Devils Lake at Carrington. And another doubleheader, or a couple more doubleheaders. Dilworth, Glendon, Felton at Hawley, and Grafton and Hillsborough Central Valley. And we've got boys hockey just getting underway with West Fargo Cheyenne against Grafton Park River. Whitebach on the front court for kicker. 5 is Kopang. Breitbach getting through the crowd. Shot was blocked by Paulsrud. Schroeder left corner, inside for Paulsrud. Schroeder left corner 3 is short, and a rebound for Inslee Hackett. Breitbach into the front court. Pass tipped, it comes to Colden. Colden again down low and scores to tie the game. Kinley Corinna for Paulsrud. Brault with a little room to drive, dumping for Paulsrud in the lane, who scores. Lucy with all 4 points for the Knights. And a 4-2 lead early on. Inslee Hackett down low, shot didn't go. And Colden couldn't quite keep the ball in play. Climax-Fisher ball. A little over 2.5 minutes played. 4-2 in favor of the Knights. Paulsrud. Shot didn't go, rebound tip, and Paulsrud gets the offensive board. Cadence Corinna. Brault does well to catch that. Courtney at 5-1. Shot clock at 7. Paulsrud driving. Off the glass, no. Put back, no. And apparently that's not going to be considered a shot clock violation because the ball never hit the rim, actually. Ball tipped away, and the second turnover against Winnie Mac. Brault for Schroeder. Paulsrud in the lane, turnaround, short. Kopang the rebound. Breitbach looking for a cutter. Now will drive toward the basket. Kicker puts it up, too strong. And the rebound will be last touched by one of the Patriots. First substitution of the game, number 42, Brooklyn Hoffman, a 5'9", 8th grader, comes in, along with 14, Anna Nesvig, a 5'4" junior for Climax-Fisher. Hoffman left corner. Swinging around for Kinley Curran. Now Hoffman again and taken away by Kopang. First turnover against the Knights. And taken right back by Paulsrud. Reverse layup doesn't go. Still 6-2 in favor of the Knights. Haskett drives, no. From the rebound, a long ball for Paulsrud. Ahead of the crowd and lays it up and in. Paulsrud with 6. It's an 8-2 lead. Climax-Fisher with 6 in a row. Hensley Haskett for Breitbach, getting around Hoffman to score. Paige Breitbach with her first basket. 8-4 Climax-Fisher, 5 minutes into the game. Paulsrud for Hoffman, fouled. First foul of the game, and Brooklyn Hoffman on the line to shoot 2. It's on Lauren Kopang, her first, and the team's first. Brooklyn Hoffman in 7th grade and gets the roll. Cadence Corinna back into the game to replace Paulsrud for the Knights. Second free throw off the bracket. And Kicker getting the rebound. Driving all the way was Kopang, and a foul. Foul on Brooklyn Hoffman. That's her first, and the first against Climax-Fisher in the half. 2 free throws coming for Lauren Kopang, a 5'9" junior. And Kopang getting 1 of 2. Her first point of the night. Now a little backcourt pressure coming from the Patriots. Hoffman with the catch. Cadence Corinna back for Brooklyn. 3 on the way, no. Hensley Haskett got the rebound and got fouled. Peyton Schroeder committing the foul for Climax-Fisher, her first and the team's second. Kopang drops it back for Colden. Well off target. And Kinley Curran to the rebound. Nesvig. Brooklyn Hoffman kicks it back for Nesvig. And Breitbach with an interception. Second turnover against the Knights. Colden wasn't expecting the pass. Ball is tied up. We'll have a held ball. And that will stay with Climax-Fisher. Number 21, Macy Haskett, a 5'9 sophomore in the game for the first time for Winnie Mac, replacing her younger sister, Inslee Haskett. Lucy Paulsrud back in the game for the Knights. She'll drive and does not get the roll. Kopang with the rebound. Kopang down the near side. Stops in the block. Score that and a foul. Courtney Brault committing the foul. That is her first, and I've got that as 3 team fouls for the Knights, and it's now a 9-8 game. Brault looking. Paulsrud does well to avoid an over and back. Schroeder. Cadence Curran up from 14, no. And another rebound for Kopang. Winnie Mac with a chance to take their first lead as Kopang drives. Breitbach left wing, running into a crowd, and a held ball as Breitbach ran right into Cadence Corinna. The ball stopped. It will stay with Winnie Mac, though, with 27 on the shot clock. Anna Nesvik checking out of the Knights lineup. Lauren Kopang coming out for Winnie Mac as Inslee Haskett back in the game. Thinking about those 2 brothers from the Wings series. Remember the guys who ran the airport? Joe and Brian Hackett. Well, these girls are Hasketts. And I'll try to avoid a lot of Haskett with a basket puns. Fisher was clearing up something of the scorer's table where the foul count was incorrect. Inslee Hackett with a 3, no. And a rebound for Paulsrud. Almost thrown away, but Cadence Corinna runs it down. And now Kinley Corinna, 3 on the way, no. Rebound Inslee Haskett. Inslee Haskett, run a Breitbach screen. Colden. Spinning shot at the side of the board. She got her own rebound. Ball thrown away, and Paulsrud runs it down. Feeding Schroeder to lay it up and off. And an offensive rebound for Kinley Corinna. 11-8 in favor of Climax-Fisher. 8 minutes into the opening half. 3 on the way from Macy Haskett, in and out. And Paulsrud with a rebound. Cadence Corinna, nice feed for Paulsrud. (13-8) in favor of the Knights. Breitbach feeding Colden through a crowd. Rebound poked around. Macy Haskett got it, but then a takeaway and a basket and 1 for Lucy Paulsrud. Foul on Paige Breitbach, that's her first, the second on Winnie Mac in the half. Knights now with their biggest lead at 15-8 as Lauren Kopang comes back into the game for Winnie Mac, replacing Macy Haskett. Short timeout by Climax-Fisher. We'll keep it here then on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. Following this game, the Knights girls will be playing at the Target Center. On Friday night, doubleheader with the boys and the girls, taking on Liberty Academy. The boys JV game will start at 5:45 in Minneapolis. The girls varsity at 6:50, and the boys varsity approximately 9 o'clock. And Paulsrud completes the three-point play. Lucy with 11. And the ball thrown away, and it will go to the Knights. 6 turnovers against Winnie-Mac. Almost midway through the first half. Kinley Corinna for Brault. Peyton Schroeder into the block for Paulsrud, who scores. 13 for Paulsrud, and it's an 18-8 lead. Knights haven't trailed. They were tied once at 2. Inslee Haskett for Colden, who drives and is fouled, and Clara will shoot 2. Lucy Paulsrud committing the foul for the Knights. Her first, that's 4 on Climax-Fisher. Clara Colden, a 5'7" sophomore. Winnie-Mac with just 2 seniors on their roster. Lavea Kicker and Mariah Overgaard, who we haven't seen play yet. 1 out of 2 for Colden. Knights beat the press. Cadence Corinna's shot is no good. Cadence got her own rebound. That didn't go. And Kopang with a rebound. And a violation. 7 turnovers on Winnie-Mac unofficially. Paulsrud on the inbound baseline right. Almost bobbled the handoff. Schroeder for Brault. Left corner, Cadence Corinna. Shot clock at 10. Paulsrud, turnaround, no. Offensive rebound for Kinley Corinna. And Kopang finally clears it for Winnie-Mac. Lead pass intended for Breitbach. Tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Winnie-Mac. 28 on the shot clock. Clara Colden on the throw-in. Baseline right, attack of the basket to our right. Kopang with a 3. Climax-Fisher unofficially 14 rebounds to 12 for Winnie-Mac. Knights with an edge on offensive rebound, 6-2. Cadence Corinna trying to get inside for Schroeder. Ball tied up. Well, they haven't called it yet, and maybe just as well. The ball, a friendly roll for Cadence Corinna. Shot no good, and a basket for Kinley. As they say, play to the whistle. Players were expecting it, and I'm sure a lot of fans were too, but that's not what happened. Here's Colden the other way for a basket. Clara Colden now with 5. 20-11, Climax-Fisher. Cadence Corinna with a jumper. Her first points of the game. 22-11 in favor of the Knights. Breitbach driving through the crowd. The pass through the hands of a teammate and goes out of bounds. 8th turnover on Winnie-Mac. Brooklyn Hoffman in. And Anna Nesvig for Climax-Fisher. Joining Schroeder, Kinley Corinna, and Cadence Corinna. Nesvig for Hoffman, right block. Shot didn't go. Rebound off a whole bunch of hands. Knights keep it. Kinley Corinna shot around and out, goes out of bounds, and goes to Winnie-Mac. Number 10, Chloe Howard, a 5'5 sophomore in the game for the first time for the Patriots, replacing Mariah Overgaard. I guess I blinked and I missed her being in the game. Ball poked out of bounds. Turnover 9 on the Patriots. 6:36 to go in the half. Climax-Fisher by 11. Nesvig overthrew Hoffman. Third turnover on Climax-Fisher. So as Coach Guy Finstrom was saying in the pregame show, the turnovers have been dropping. He'd like to see 10 or less. Right now it's at 3 with under 6.5 to go first half. Breitbach, 3 on the way. No. Offensive rebound up and in by Ensley Haskett, her first points of the night. 22-13 at the 6-minute mark first half. Cadence Corinna, nice feed. Kinley Corinna just couldn't convert the shot. The other way, Colden fouled and she'll shoot 2. Team foul 5 on Climax-Fisher. This is on Peyton Schroeder, her second. Colden's first free throw off the bracket, no good. Lucy Paulsrud and Courtney Brault back in the game for Climax-Fisher. Nesvig and Cadence Corinna checking out. Colden's second free throw, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and the Knights come away with it. Schroeder, yes. Peyton Schroeder's first points. 24-13. Climax-Fisher back to an 11-point lead, their biggest. Breitbach, Howard, Colden. And the shot by Kicker is good. Kicker's first points, and a three-pointer cuts the gap to 8 at the 5-minute mark. Paulsrud for Hoffman. Back out for Paulsrud, long jumper off. Howard getting the rebound. He did well to put on the brakes. Ball poked out of bounds. It will stay with Winnie-Mac. Macy Haskett back in, 21 for the Patriots. Brault back in for Climax-Fisher. Howard. Ensley Haskett shot hit the side of the glass, and Kinley Curran of the rebound. Under 4.5 to play. Cadence Corinna fires. Battle for the rebound. It's a held ball, and it will be Winnie-Mac's with 4:21 to go in the half. Breitbach for Chloe Howard. Running out of options. And a region foul going to be called on Cadence Corinna. That will be her first. And 6 on the Knights in the half. Chloe Howard out and LaVeya Kicker, number 4, back into the game for the Patriots. 16 fouls now against Climax-Fisher in the half. The next one will put Winnie-Mac at the line for the bonus. Winnie-Mac has committed just 2 fouls in the first half. Kicker lost it. Ball's tied up, and it will go to the Knights. Knights being pretty aggressive going after the ball tonight. Kinley Curran, a pass blocked by Kopang. Comes to Cadence Corinna. Now working around for Kinley Corinna near the right corner. Kinley to the lane, off for Schroeder. Peyton's jumper is off. And a rebound for Kicker. And Winnie Mac timeout. 3:35 to go on the half on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and a lot more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. Climax-Fisher leading Winnie Mac 24-16. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Winnie Mac has used 2 timeouts in the first half. Climax-Fisher 1. This first half has 3:35 to go. And Climax-Fisher with an 8-point lead over Winnie Mac, 24-16. Patriots will inbound length of the floor with Kopang, Kicker, Breitbach, and the Haskett sisters, Ensley and Macy. A little backcourt pressure from the Knights. Ensley Haskett into the front court. Hands for Breitbach. Cross-court pass for Macy Haskett. Breitbach thought about the 3. Kopang will shoot the 3. Doesn't get it. Offensive rebound for Macy Haskett. Ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Patriots with 19 to shoot. Apparently the initial. Never mind. Ensley Haskett. Breitbach. No options inside. Here's a long jumper, no good. By Kicker, and Hoffman the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Cadence Corona lob down low for Brault in the lane to the Giants, and she's fouled. Team foul 3 against Winnie Mac in the half. It's on Kicker, her first, not a shooting foul. And again, just the 3rd team foul against Winnie Mac in the half. 22 to shoot as Paulsrud inbounds baseline left. Inbound for Schroeder. She couldn't control it. Hoffman does. Can't get the shot. And Ensley Hackett with the rebound. Breitbach, 3 on the way. And Cadence Corona getting the rebound. Cadence Corona shot, no, and a rebound for Kopang. Under 2.5 to go in the half. Kopang, quadruple team. Breitbach a wide open 3 from the top, and she hits it. 5 for Paige Breitbach. 24-19, Patriots within 5, just over 2 minutes to go in the half. 6-0 run for Winnie Mac. Schroeder at the free throw line. Lost the handle. 4th turnover against Climax-Fisher. Number 1, Clara Colden back in the game for Winnie Mac. And number 2, Kinley Corona back in for Climax-Fisher. Breitbach across midcourt. Nice feed and a basket for Kopang. She's got 5. 3-point game now, 24-21. Illegal screen called against Lucy Paulsrud. That is her 2nd foul. 7th team foul on the Knights, but because it was an offensive foul, no free throws at this time. Kopang with a 3. Rebound tied up. And the ball will stay with the Patriots. 26 to shoot, a minute 22 to go in the half. In for Kopang. Colden. Travel. 10 turnovers against Winnie Mac in the half. Kinley Curran into the front court. Schroeder, free throw line extender right now for Hoffman. Paulsrud from 17, yes. 15 for Lucy Paulsrud. Knights back up by 5 with under a minute to go in the half. Kopang for Breitbach. Kopang dumps it off for Kicker, who was fouled. Peyton Schroeder with a foul that is her third. 8 team fouls now against Climax-Fisher. Lavea Kicker to shoot 2 and hit the first. Number 2, Alexa Moorberg, a 5'1 junior, into the game for the first time for the Patriots, replacing Paige Breitbach. Second free throw up and off. Hoffman rebounds. Knights up by 4. 8-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Brault, room to drive. Hoffman the rebound and a basket. Brooklyn Hoffman with 3. 28-22. Macy Haskett had trouble hanging on to it, gets it away to Kopang. Pass tipped. And last touched by one of the Patriots. Turnover 11 against Winnie Mac. Climax-Fisher ball, shot clock off for the rest of the half. Paulsrud called for a travel. 5.1 to go in the half. Kicker throws it in from three-quarter court to Kopang. Colden shot at the side of the glass, no good. We're at halftime. And in a very hard-fought game, it's Climax-Fisher with the lead at the break on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and more at LakesCommunityCoop.com. At the break, Climax-Fisher 28, Winnie Mac 22. We'll sum up the first half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Back at Climax, Joe Lanzillo with you. We're at halftime. Girls High School basketball, and the Climax-Fisher Knights leading the Winnie Mac Patriots 28-22. Except for a 2-all tie, it's been all Climax-Fisher. The Knights have led by 11 on 3 occasions. The last one of those was 24-13. But Winnie Mac finishing the half on a 13-5 run. And it's a 6-point lead for Climax-Fisher at the half. The Knights looking for their first victory since a win at Bagley. I got that backwards. A win over Norman County East Hewlin hit it all, 54-40 back on the 16th. Leading the way for Climax-Fisher here is Lucy Paulsrud with 7 baskets, 1 of 1 at the line for 15 points. Kinley Corinna, 3 baskets for 6. Brooklyn Hoffman, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Cadence Corinna, a basket for 2. Peyton Schroeder, a basket for 2. Courtney Brault and Anna Nesvig have played and have not scored. The Knights 2 of 3 at the foul line, 66.7%. 5 turnovers against the Knights, and unofficially 22 rebounds, 9 on the offensive side. For Winnie Mac, they are led by junior Lauren Kopang with a 3, 2 twos, 2 of 3 at the line for 9 points. Clara Colden, 2 baskets, 1 of 4 at the line for 5. Paige Breitbach, a 3-pointer for 3. Ensley Haskett, 2 baskets for 4. Livea Kicker, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Alexa Morberg, Chloe Howard, Macy Haskett, and Mariah Overgard have played and have not scored for Winnie Mac. Patriots 4 of 9 at the foul line, 44%. They've turned the ball over 11 times to 5 by Climax-Fisher. And Winnie Mac with 20 rebounds unofficially, just 4 offensive boards. Climax-Fisher with 22 rebounds and 9 on the offensive side. As far as foul trouble goes for Winnie Mac, 3 players committed 1 foul apiece. That was it. The Knights didn't get a sniff of the bonus at all. For Climax-Fisher, though, Peyton Schroeder with 3 fouls and Lucy Paulsrud with 2. And we'll see if that becomes a factor in the second half. In the JV game, which was only 1 half, Winnie Mac winning that one 22-14. And while we have a second, something for the Winnie Mac fans to keep in mind, a week from tonight, when the Patriots boys will be hosting Fosston, that will be Coaches versus Cancer Night. It's meant as a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. You may have seen college games through the last 30 years or so. And this is the time of the year when Coaches versus Cancer games are often held as a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. And so the idea is the 2 communities of Fosston and Winnie Mac will be raising money together. Players from both sides will be getting 10 placards that they'll be selling for $10 a piece. And what you can do with that placard is put the name of someone who has either passed away from cancer or is fighting cancer or has kicked cancer's butt, just a way to honor them. And there are some other things planned as well, other fundraisers. They'll be passing the hat. Coach Nate Johnson, an assistant with the Winnie Mac boys, saying there's the possibility of maybe having a meal of some kind before the game as well. But that's a week from tonight. Fosston at Winnie Mac boys basketball. 7:30 tip-off for the varsity game. And again, that's a fundraiser for Coaches versus Cancer. And money raised will go to the American Cancer Society. We're at halftime on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. At the break, Climax-Fisher 28, Winnie Mac 22. The start of the second half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Riverview Health. Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Joe Lancello back at Climax. Sophia running camera for the second consecutive night and doing a good job. Winnie Mac will have the ball to start the second half. They'll have Kopang, Breitbach, Kicker, Colden, and Ensley Haskett, their original starting five. Climax-Fisher with Schroeder, Paulsrud, Brault, Cadence Corinna, and Kinley Corinna. Patriots from right to left in the traveling white with red and blue. Nice pass from Breitbart. Kicker couldn't convert the shot, and a rebound for Kinley Corinna. Brault thinking about the three, but will give for Schroeder. And a rebound for Ensley Haskett. Breitbach around the screen. All the way to the hoop. Doesn't get the roll, and Kinley Corinna gets the rebound. Brault. Whistle. I couldn't tell if she stepped over the sideline or not. Turnover 6 on Climax-Fisher. Ensley Haskett for Kopang, high right. Kicker. And Colden couldn't hang on to the ball. 12th turnover against Winnie Mac. Left alone, Kinley Corinna scores. Kinley with 8. And an 8-point lead for the Knights at 30-22. Breitbach for kicker. Back for Breitbach. And the rebound goes to Winnimac. Or excuse me, to Climax-Fisher. Knights going for their 4th win of the year. Brault standing on the three-point line, shot no good. A rebound for Breitbach. Breitbach on the run. Hands for Kopang. And now Colden with a 3 off the bracket. And Ensley Haskett is going to be called for a shove, going for the rebound. First foul on Ensley and the first on Winnimac in the second half. Just the 4th foul in the game against the Patriots all night. Kinley Corinna for Brault. Cadence Corinna to the free throw line, doesn't get the roll. Held ball on the rebound, and it will stay with Winnimac on the arrow. 20 to shoot, 15-28 to go in regulation. Ball's root on the inbound. Schroeder. Oh no, that was Paulsrud shooting. And Lucy's going to shoot 3. Clara Colden the foul for Winnimac, her first and the team's second. Lucy 1 of 1 at the line today, hits the first. (31-22). Paulsrud with the second. If she completes the trifecta, it will equal Climax-Fisher's biggest lead. And she does. Knights back up by 11, 33-22. Just over 2.5 minutes into the second half. Kopang looking for a cutter, will drive to the basket through the crowd and lays it up and off. Again, a held ball for the rebound as Ensley Haskett and Cadence Corinna tied it up. The ball is going to stay with Winnimac on the arrow with 20 to shoot. Kicker on the inbound, baseline left. And Brault getting in the way to tip the pass away from Breitbach. And kicker will have to throw it in now from the corner. She was any deeper in the corner, you'd think she'd been sentenced to stand there by her parents. And a pass picked off. And a held ball call, but this does stay with Climax-Fisher. Cadence Corinna driving and scoring. 4 for Cadence. 13-point lead for the Knights now, their biggest of the night. Kopang the other way, missed the shot, but a foul. First foul on Climax-Fisher in the half, and the first on Kinley Corinna in the game. Not a shooting foul. Ensley Haskett drives and scores. The freshman was 6. 35-24, Climax-Fisher in the lead. Brault for Kinley Corinna. Paulsrud on top, 16 to shoot. Brault. Schroeder. Got her own rebound. 3 on the way from Kinley Corinna, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Kopang may have bit her lip or something like that. The ball goes to Winnimac on the arrow. Breitbach for Colden. Back out to the top. Collision. And the foul on Kinley Corinna, her second, and 2 on the Knights in the half. With the contact like that, it's hard to know who fouled whom. Breitbach seeing space, shooting, and Brault trying to block the shot commits the foul. 2 fouls on Courtney and 3 on Climax-Fisher in the half. Paige Breitbach at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Rattles in. Patriots now within 10. Breitbach made them both. She's got 5 on the night. Kinley Corinna in the front court. Brault. Back for Kinley. Brault, room to drive and lays it up and in. Courtney Brault with her first points. 37-26. Climax-Fisher ahead. Breitbach drives to the block. Brault coming back. I thought she touched the ball last, but the official standing right there said no. 12th turnover on Winnie Mac. Over 5 minutes played in the second half. Cadence Corinna for Schroeder, couldn't quite hang on to it. And we've got a foul on the Knights. That's on Paulsrud. That is her third. And 4 on Climax-Fisher in the half. So Paulsrud and Schroeder with 3 fouls apiece. Kinley Corinna and Brault with 2 apiece. So those fouls are starting to add up. Inbound for Kopang. Ensley Haskett. Trying to work it inside. And Schroeder got in the way. Schroeder doesn't get the bounce. And timeout, Winnie Mac. It's a short timeout. We'll keep it here on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and a great deal more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. 37-26, Climax-Fisher over Winnie Mac with 12:15 to go in regulation. Winnie Mac has used 3 timeouts. Climax-Fisher just 1. Teams are allowed 5. Patriot girls' next game will be Thursday night when they host Mahnomen Waban. Clara Colden for Kopang. Back for Colden. And a good pass, and Ensley Haskett with a basket. She's got 8 points. 37-28 with under 12 minutes to play. Paulsrud. Kinley Corinna. Schroeder, who gets fouled. Clara Colden committing the foul for Winnie Mac, her second. The team's third of the half. And Peyton Schroeder to shoot 2. The sophomore with 2 points. Free throw up and in. 21, Macy Haskett, a 5'9 sophomore, comes in to replace her sister, Ensley Haskett. And Schroeder makes them both, and the lead back to 11. Kopang with an open three, in and out. And Caden Scarina the rebound. Paulsrud for Schroeder. Couldn't quite get past Kopang, and Kopang got the rebound. Kopang on the run. Left corner, Macy Haskett. Out for kicker. Breitbach will drive. Paulsrud with a block. 2 blocks by Lucy tonight. 18 on the shot clock. Ensley Haskett back in for Winnie Mac to replace Kopang. And Brooklyn Hoffman, 42, back into the game for Climax-Fisher. Colden didn't really release the shot there. 15th turnover against the Patriots. Brault seeing room to drive, tried to get it back out, and kicker with a takeaway. 8th turnover on Climax-Fisher. Kicker spins on Brault, goes to the baseline, and lost the handle. Turnover 16 on Winnie Mac. 10, Chloe Howard, 22, Mariah Overgaard into the game now for Winnie Mac. Joining Ensley Haskett and Breitbach. And Macy Haskett. Here's Huffman driving, overshot the basket. Ensley Haskett the rebound. Nearing the 10-minute mark in the second half. Howard. Whistle. Foul on the Knights. On Courtney Brault, that is now her third, and that is 5 against Climax-Fisher in the half. Kopang out after a short rest, and Macy Haskett comes back to the sideline. Kopang finding Ensley Haskett down low. Ensley with 10. 39-30, Climax-Fisher in front. Brault for Hoffman. Kinley Corinna. Paulsrud, pass knocked away and taken away by Kopang. Breitbach with a 3. And Hoffman the rebound. Almost midway through the second half. 9-point lead for Climax-Fisher, and the Knights want a timeout. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a meat market, a car wash, a place to get feed, and more. Climax-Fisher leading Winnie Mac 39-30, almost midway through the second half. We're back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Climax-Fisher, 3 timeouts remaining. Winnie Mac with 2 left. Final 9:14 of the second half. Climax-Fisher has led throughout except for a 2-all tie. And it's the Knights in the lead, 39-30, and they'll inbound it at the hash mark on the far side in the front court. Paulsrud for Hoffman. Brooklyn moves in. Didn't get the shot. Paulsrud got the offensive rebound and got fouled. Clara Colden with the foul. That's her third, and 4 on Winnie Mac in the half. Paulsrud 4 of 4 at the line. She's got 18 points. And Lucy making them both. Breitbach out, and 21, Macy Haskett back into the game for Winnie Mac. Chloe Howard. Ball poked away by Hoffman. And Kinley Corinna comes away with it. Missed the layup. Follow up by Paulsrud, no. And a fight for the rebound. The ball's going to stay with Winnie Mac on the arrow with 8:48 to play. Paulsrud throwing it in. Brault. Cadence Corinna for Hoffman. Paulsrud lost the handle on it. 10th turnover against the Knights. Driving all the way, not able to score was Colden, and we got a foul underneath. Macy Haskett committing the foul for the Patriots, her first, team's 5th. Chloe Howard checking out of the game for Winnie Mac as 14, Ensley Haskett back in for the Patriots. Alexa Morberg, number 2, also in the game for Winnie Mac. Paulsrud's jumper too strong, and a rebound for Kopang. Kopang for Colden, 3 on the way. Yes, off the glass. Clara Colden with 8. 3 threes for Winnie Mac tonight. Long pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Climax-Fisher. Knights don't have a 3 tonight, interestingly enough. As Peyton Schroeder coming back into the game for the Knights to replace Brooklyn Hoffman. Open underneath, and a basket for Kinley Corinna. She's got 10. 43-33, a steal by Paulsrud. That didn't go down. Colden around and out. Brault with under 7.5 to play. Schroeder for Paulsrud, back for Schroeder with room to drive, and she is called for a travel. 7:21 to play. Knights going for their 4th win of the year. Kopang for Moorburg, and a travel. 19 turnovers against Winnie Mac. Knights with Brault, Kinley Corinna, Paulsrud, Schroeder, and Cadence Corinna. Under 7 to play. Schroeder driving. And a rebound for Kopang and a foul. Foul on Kinley Corinna. That is her 3rd. 6 now against the Knights in the half. So the next foul will put Winnie Mac on the free throw line for a 1-on-1. Paige Breitbach, number 0, back in the game for Winnie Mac, replacing Ensley Haskett. Breitbach back for Colden. And a pass picked off by Hoffman. Long ball for Paulsrud, finding Cadence Corinna underneath for a basket. Cadence with 6. Back to a 12-point lead for Climax-Fisher with under 6.5 to play. Pass tipped and taken away by Paulsrud. 21 turnovers against Winnie Mac. Lavia kicker will come back into the game for Winnie Mac in the next break. Brault for Hoffman. Yes! Brooklyn with 5. Biggest lead for the Knights now, 47-33 with under 6 to play. Colden off the bracket, no good. Rebound. Last touch by Hoffman. It goes out of bounds and it will stay with Winnie Mac. Colden comes out and kicker back into the game. Macy Haskett on the throw in. Got it underneath for Moorberg. Macy Haskett. Moorberg. And now kicker with a shot clock at 10. Pass for Breitbark did well to hold on to that. Shot clock down to 5. And one pass too many. A turnover, no matter how you look at it, whether you call it a shot clock violation or a pass thrown away. 14-point lead for the Knights. And Cadence Carino left open, hit a 3. That's the first 3 of the game for the Knights. Cadence with 9 points. 50-33, feet underneath, and Macy Haskett scores. 50-35 with under 5 to play. Climax-Fisher timeout. 4:53 to play on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. LakesCommunityCoop.com for energy solutions, convenience stores, a car wash, a meat market, and a place to get feed and more. LakesCommunityCoop.com. Climax-Fisher up 50-35 over Winnie Mac. We'll be right back.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
Both teams now two timeouts remaining for the final 4:53. Anna Nesvig, number 14, back into the game for Climax-Fisher. Hoffman overthrew Paulsrud. 12 turnovers now against Climax-Fisher. 22 against Winnie Mac. Little backcourt pressure. Ensley Haskett back in the game. She's got the ball now for Winnie Mac, giving for Kopang. Breitbart. Breitbach, sorry. Good work by Ensley Haskett to get her own rebound, but she wasn't able to convert in 2 tries. Hoffman scores off the glass. Brooklyn with 7 off the bench. 52-35. Equaling the biggest lead for Climax-Fisher at the 4-minute mark. Kicker for Kopang, who missed. Rebound for the Knights. Kinley current up. Off on the right wing for Nesvig. Cadence scoring up. Cadence thinking about a 3. Gives it to Hoffman in the left block, who drives. Shot hit the side of the glass. And Ensley Haskett the rebound. Under 3.5 to play. Quick 2-on-1. And Macy Haskett shuffled the foot. Could have been the Haskett sisters combining for a basket, but the turnover getting in the way again. And bottom line is she missed the shot. Nesvig for Hoffman. Back for Nesvig. Cadence Corinna's shot no good, and a rebound for Kopang. Kopang trying to go coast to coast and gets fouled, and will get 2 free throws. Team foul 7 now on the Knights. It's on Lucy Paulsrud, and that is her 4th with 2:55 to play. Kopang's first around and out. Number 12, Lexi Corinna, a 5'5", 8th grader in the game for the first time for the Knights. Kopang with 1 of 2. She's got 10. 52-36 with under 3 to play. Beating the press. Shot by Paulsrud is long. And a Winnie Mac rebound. Kicker. Drive and a foul, and Kicker to shoot 2. Anna Nesvig with the foul. That's her first, and 8 on the Knights in the half. LaVea Kicker with 1 point on the night, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. It's the first. 21, Mackenzie Quirk, a 5'5" freshman in the game for the first time now for the Knights. Kicker made them both. 52-38. Entry pass down low for Quirk, missed the shot. Quirk got the rebound finally. We got a whistle. The Knights have been very aggressive on the glass tonight. Ensley Haskett with the foul for Winnie Mac, her 2nd, team 6th. Mackenzie Quirk, a 5'5" freshman, will get 2 free throws with 2:26 to play. First one doesn't go. $14-point lead for Climax-Fisher. And 1 of 2 for Quirk. 53-38. Breitbach almost lost the dribble. Macy Haskett, left corner 3 too long. Rebound off Lexi Corinna out of bounds. Just the 7th offensive rebound tonight for Winnie Mac. Kicker on the inbound with 28 on the shot clock. Kicker just inside the arc. Doesn't get the bounce. Quirk gets the rebound. Lexi Corinna. Paulsrud. Under 2 to play. Paulsrud, 3 on the way. No. And the rebound, Ensley Haskett. And a double dribble called on Kopang. Number 1, Clara Colden back in the game for Winnie Mac. Nesvig, right wing 3 doesn't go. Lucy Paulsrud, an offensive rebound, and scores. .22 for Lucy Paulsrud. And another Winnie Mac turnover. Number 11, Sophia Brown, a 5'3" 8th grader in the game for the first time for the Knights. .22, Emily Reitmeyer also checked in, a 5'4" freshman. And 35, Berkeley Rurick, a 5'4" sophomore. 22, Mariah Overgaard will come in for Winnie Mac to replace Kopang. Entry pass knocked away. It'll stay with the Knights with 1:11 to play and 20 on the shot clock. Rarick on top of three on the way from Lexi Corona is off. Patriot ball with 1 minute to play. Chloe Howard did well to retrieve that, and now it's Colden. Moorberg back for Overgaard. And a travel called. Unofficially 26 turnovers against Winnie Mac. Final 40 seconds of regulation. 4-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Brown for Rarick. Lexi Curran up. Try to get it back out. Ball is tied up. And it will be Winnie Max with 21.1 to play. Howard. Ensley Haskett missed. The follow-up no good, and a foul with 9.7 to play. Emily Reitmeyer with the foul. That's her first. 19 fouls in the half against the Knights. First of two free throws for Colden didn't drop. Colden got the second. (55-39). And this will belong to the Knights. Climax-Fisher with their first win in a couple of weeks as they go to 4-12 on the season. Winnie Mac is now 2-15. And our final score on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Climax-Fisher 55, Winnie Mac 39. We'll have our post-game comments and stats and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax-Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today. Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax-Shelley School. The website for the Climax-Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax-Shelley School District.
And welcome back to Climax. Joe Lancello along with Lucy Paulsrud of the Climax-Fisher Knights, and our post-game comments brought to you by River's Edge Insurance of Halstead. Visit with Emily and Lori and their team at River's Edge Insurance in Halstead. Let them coach you on what's best for you and your family for insurance protection. Home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health insurance, and business insurance. Call 218-456-2172. Lucy, a great game by your team tonight. A great job forcing turnovers and also rebounding.
For sure. We really needed this win tonight because we've been on like a losing streak a little bit, but I thought that ladies worked really hard on and off the bench. The rotation was good, and the keys are just, well, we wanted to press them and try to get as many turnovers, I guess.
And you did a good job of that, 26. I had talked to Coach Finstrom before the game. He said he had hoped that you would only commit 10, and the number was 12, so you're getting there.
No, yeah, he wants us to, we just try to get better every day, and we do it for him.
What were some other things that went well for you tonight?
As a team, I thought everyone, like I said, showed up and did their best. Team effort. I thought we did better out rebounding, crashing the boards, trying to get in second chances, and just working as a team, I think, is the most important thing.
Okay, so a win now, and you get a couple of days off, and you get to go to the Target Center. I would imagine everybody's really looking forward to that.
It's a really good opportunity for us to just be a team and go down there. But yeah, can't wait to play there.
You get to play in the same court as the Wolves and the Lynx, and then you get to see a game on Saturday, I understand.
Yes, it's going to be so much fun.
All right, we'll enjoy it. And Lucy Paulsrud, just a second here, our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our player of the game, Lucy Paulsrud from Climax-Fisher. And we'll be back with more on our postgame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
Joe Lancello back at Climax, where the Climax-Fisher Knights have defeated the Winnie Mac Patriots 55-39. The Knights now 4-12 on the season. Winnie Mac is 2-15. Except for a 2-all tie early on, this was all Climax-Fisher. The Knights led it at the half 28-22. Their biggest lead of the game would be 52-35 in the final, 55-39. For Winnie Mac, two players in double figures. Lauren Kopang with a 3, 2 twos, and 3 of 5 at the line for 10 points. Ensley Haskett with 5 baskets for 10. Clara Colden a 3, 2 twos, 2 of 6 at the line for 9 rather. Paige Breitbach with a 3 and 2 of 2 at the line for 5. Livea Kicker 3 of 4 at the line for 3. Macy Haskett a basket for 2. Alexa Moorberg, Chloe Howard, and Mariah Overgaard played and did not score. Winnie Mac 10 of 17 at the free throw line. 26 turnovers against the Patriots. And Winnie Mac unofficially 37 rebounds, 8 on the offensive side. Winnie Mac 22 points in the first quarter, or the first half, just 17 in the second, for their total of 39. For Climax-Fisher, led by Lucy Paulsrud, who had 8 baskets, 6 of 6 at 8 baskets, 6 of 6 at the line, 16 and 6 is 22. Thought I had fuzzy math for a second there. Lucy, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. And continuing with the scoring for the Knights, Kinley Corinna, 5 baskets for 10. Cadence Corinna, a 3 and 3 twos for 9. Brooklyn Hoffman seeing some significant action after missing some time with an injury. She had 3 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 7. Peyton Schroeder a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Courtney Brault a basket for 2. Mackenzie Quirk, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Anna Nesvig, Lexi Corinna, Berkeley Rarick, Sophia Brown, and Emily Reitmeyer all played and did not score. Climax-Fisher 10 of 12 at the foul line. Very impressive performance there. 12 turnovers against the Knights compared to 26 against Winnie Mac. And Climax-Fisher unofficially 36 rebounds with 14 on the offensive glass. So almost a tie in rebounds. Winnie Mac with the advantage, 37-36. But Climax-Fisher with 14 offensive boards to 8 by the Patriots. Climax-Fisher 28 points in the first half, 27 in the second for their total of 55. And time now for our precision play of the game, brought to you by your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. I've got a passing play from Kinley Corinna to Paulsrud for a basket that made the score 13-8. That was the precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. And our connection of the game, brought to you by HTC. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. Connection of the game, I'm going to go with the Knights defense, forcing 26 turnovers and also getting 22 defensive rebounds. So I'm going to go with that aspect of the game, the Knights defense. Our connection to the game brought to you by HTC, proudly providing internet, phone, cable TV service to the rural areas and to the local communities through the Red River Valley. In the JV game earlier tonight, it was only one half. Winnie Mac winning that one 22-14. And the final again here, Climax-Fisher 55 and Winnie Mac 39. Thanks very much to Mason Grimes and all the staff here at Climax-Fisher. The Knights now 4-2 on the year. Their next game will be Friday at Target Center against Liberty Academy, part of a doubleheader with the girls and the boys. Winnie Mac now 2-15 on the year. They'll be back in action on Thursday when they host Mahnomen Waban. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them by giving them your business and that you appreciate their allowing us to help bring you high school basketball on yourliveevent.com. Thanks very much to Sophia on camera. Thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here, Climax-Fisher 55, Winnie Mac 39. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.